Right, in today's video, we're taking a little bit of a break from Pipe, and we're going to have a look at BMX the game, because it has had some slight updates recently. Nothing huge since the last video I made, but apparently the city map is kind of, well, as it's written here, a work in progress. They cut down the loading times, and apparently it's maybe a little easier to play around with. So I figured we'd go have a look, see if it's actually a bit more playable now. They're still working on it, so it's not complete. I'll do another video at that point, but just kind of a way of showing where they're at now. And this is also actually a good chance to see how long it takes to load, because before it was literally minutes. Like you'd be waiting, I think it was 4 minutes or something was like the general time. I'm hoping that's not the case anymore. They said they changed it. And I haven't really played on this map since a bunch of the new tricks and other updates started happening. Yeah, that's pretty quick. Don't know, 20, 30 seconds? Trying to remember what a lot of the new stuff is. I haven't really been playing this game very much. I figure... Oh wow, start here. I am recording this with OBS at the same time, so the performance may be not quite as good as... This is going well, isn't it? Bit close to start off on this rail, to be fair, if you want to ride it. Jesus. Okay. Okay, screw that. Let's get off this. I don't actually know where we are. I never really played on this map very much. But I figure we can just cruise around a bit, see some of the spots, get a sense of what it feels like to ride around. It does seem a little better. I can't actually remember that much. I remember it being pretty bad before in terms of the frame rate and stuff like that. But also, yeah, after playing so much Pipe recently and getting used to all the new tricks, trick mod and all that stuff, like, oh, that was something. Yeah, having like an abundance of new cool stuff to do, coming back to this, maybe a bit basic. Oh dear. From what I remember, the 360 should be fine. Maybe a bit like... Okay. Okay, maybe not. Okay, you can make it, but there is that sense of... Ugh. Get up this. Barely. Bit high, to be fair. Not having that much of a sense of control, that's kind of the big issue with this game. In terms of the spin, it's kind of like the latter half speeds up, but it's really hard to control how it looks in the end. We still haven't got a decent grind. Let's see if we can get one. Nope. Why did you dab? Not real life, you don't have to. We are not going to have enough speed for this. Bonk down. Where were we? Yeah. Grinds still remain a mystery. Anything related to ledges, I don't know. It doesn't feel like you get what you want, like there, locked on top for whatever reason. Okay. We got something. You tried to dab. I think we were safe. Yeah, that's kind of the general feeling. Okay, we're bonked again. Stop trying to nose manual up super high things, I guess. a bit much to ask. Cruise along this way and maybe go on the coast bit, because I know there's a lot more stuff here. In terms of what's actually on the map, I don't think there's anything new specifically. Hopefully that stuff gets added in at some point. I said in an old video, I guess one of the stronger things about this is that sense of, I don't know, it can be fun to cruise around. Unlike Pipe, where you can just do tricks one after the other and it feels really good. This, you can't really do that. I don't know, I find the tricks pretty hard to do or to get to look good. So doing like long lines is a bit tricky, but if you're just sort of riding around and not really caring about that stuff. Yeah, what were some of the other tricks again? Can, I think. Okay, let's get to this rail. Sometimes, well, mostly when I do these videos, I do that little intro thing with like cool tricks that I think I did in the video. But with this, I'm not really expecting anything like that, so you may have noticed it was an intro-free video, just a little playthrough instead. Oh, we can't get anything on this thing. Okay. I'd like to say that that was intentional. In fact, yeah, let's go with that. It was intentional. Exactly what I wanted. Can we nose manual up that? Kinda. Get up, get up, get up, give up. Oh, dear God. Yeah. I generally like to make things look good playing these games. I like flow. And this is the one complaint I have with this, it's pretty hard to do that. Or it feels like it is. Is this stuff new? Maybe not. Okay, we'll go along this bit and try and figure out some stuff to do. And for the most part, like, most it feels like you're just doing manuals, bar spins, tail whips sometimes. Tail whips don't look great still. Bends. Wow. If you haven't played the game, you can at least see what's around here. I know there's a skate park. Is that here? Maybe not. What is this? I don't know if I've actually been here before. That's the other thing about this map. It's kind of like pretty hard to find stuff, I find. Oh yeah, I have been here before. Yeah. Maybe if I spent more time with it, I'd feel a bit more comfortable getting like tricks and stuff, but it's usually just a case of like luck, I feel. How do you do a tuck no hander again? Nope. Okay. Let's look up the tricks again. Tabletops. Okay. This is what I wanted. Okay. That's what I thought I did, but I guess I'm not doing it right. Wait, why is that not working? Finally. I don't really like the trick system in this game very much. It feels kind of awkward. Like doing double taps in the air, and when you're holding a button down you can't you can't hold it down before. You gotta do it while you're in the air, unlike Pipe where you can hold down the triggers or whatever in advance and then just do the trick. But that stuff's a bit awkward. What's around here? Not much. That's the other thing. Yeah, I hope they add more to this map because there's kind of a whole lot of nothing. You're just sort of cruising around doing not a lot, to be fair. The other thing, if you look on the bottom left, you know, it's constantly flashing switch. Like, depending on which way your foot is forward. I think they should just get rid of that because it's set to automatically put your foot left foot forward for me. So it's like, we don't need that. Just another unnecessary part of the UI. Wow, we got a bonk. Are we at something interesting yet? I was thinking, yeah, just like do a tour around the map, find some interesting stuff, but like honestly, there's not a lot. Again, work in progress, don't expect everything. Okay, could we get like a downside whip type trick? Kinda. It's not the most pretty thing in the world. The one thing I would say is I get the feeling that when BMX Streets comes out, this game will kind of become a bit irrelevant unless they really change how the game feels. Because I don't know, it's okay as a thing. It's just, do I want to go out my way to play it? No. I only play it if I'm making a video. It's not really a thing I enjoy so much. It's just because generally whatever's in your head that you want to do, it never quite works. Or that's how I feel at least. Which for a game like this, it's all about self-expression, and if you're not getting what's in your brain onto the screen, even if it's difficult, like, I don't know, it makes you want to learn and get better. This, it never feels like the skill. It's not a skill issue, I don't think. I kind of want to go up, I think. At the same time, I don't want to, like, poo all over this game. Happy that it exists, I hope it gets better. But I might. Like this sort of stuff, it looks, Jesus, it looks ridiculous, but it is interesting in a way because pipe, anything that involves a frame touching anything will make you automatically bail. So with this, if you figured it out, you could do a bunch of disasters and weird stalls and all that stuff, except you don't have the control needed to actually make any of that happen. But this potential is just, can they actually do something with that potential, which is the tricky part. But I was going to say fake feels better, but then I fall over. Who'd have thought? Especially compared to when I first started playing the game, it does feel a bit better. Yeah. Okay, let's like go into the actual streets part. Glitch. See if there's anything. I'm guessing there's nothing new, as far as I know. But, yeah, worth seeing. With the new physics, see if stuff's a bit more interesting to ride. Yeah, there's a bit of sluggishness to these turns as well. It's like, if it was pipe, you'd be banging that out, no problem. It's weird lean to what he's doing. Like, okay, that was slightly closer. Even then, is it how I want the trick to look? Not really. I'm not entirely sure what their next updates are. They've kind of spread them out a little bit more. So hopefully there'll be some more significant changes to the way the game plays. Hopefully. Let's put a marker down just in case. Who knows what's going to happen? Can I? Well, it was an attempt. See, there's potential. Just because it's like one big map, you can cruise around like real, like you're actually riding around a city. Just like doing jibby stuff off little spots and stuff like that. So there's like hints of something good around there. But again, it's the controls. You just never quite feel like you can get what you want. So like, as I've said, and I think a lot of other people have given that same feedback as well. Like, the physics are the most important thing that needs to be changed about this game. I just remembered that foot plants exist, except they're pretty hard to use. Okay, super slow motion, but we kind of got like a foot plant thing. I don't know, what do you think? Do you see potential in this? How many people that watch this video have actually bought the game? Did you buy it and then kind of forget about it? Because I know I have. I've kind of put it to one side and just kind of check updates now and again. Not entirely sure if I... No, don't go this way. Can you get up? I doubt it. This is where this thing comes in handy at last. It's nice to have that. That was one of the more recent updates. Get up. Nope. Let's do this again. I wish it was a bit quick to move, like just compared to like Skater XL, where that thing moves around really quick. He's like zooming around the map, you can get an overview and everything. Yeah. Whoa. Okay. It's kind of like a set of happy accidents, I guess you can call this game. If you do get something, it's more of a surprise. It's like, oh, okay, wasn't expecting that, but sure, why not? Same with most things. And I don't know, I think we've more or less gone around a loop. I can't remember the spot where we started. I think it was close to here or a bit further along. But yeah, kind of bored myself a bit, like doing the same tricks over and over. Well, to be fair, you should just stay, well, do more tricks, but most of the tricks aren't really tricks I want to do. I like the toboggan. It doesn't look all that great, but it's something. It's not that hard to do either. Could probably do the tuck no-hander a bit more. See if we can actually get one. Fair enough. Let's try again. Well, you know, it's something. Took no hander to grind to 180. Okay. I kind of made this video just to, I don't know, because I was curious, see where this game's at the minute. And also for people that haven't played the game to get to know what's going on. The city map's been kind of left behind for a while. It's kind of turned into like a park thing. All the stuff you can do is generally on the park maps. And this was left as a kind of work in progress that's a bit slow and not entirely a lot there. It's still kind of like that. The performance is better. Like, I'm recording and the frame rate isn't horrendous and I'm on medium settings if you look on the top right. But it's at least playable now. Or more so than it used to be. Wow, made it up. But yeah, it's a work in progress. We do need to see more, I think, before we can say this is anywhere near kind of a good level. And that's about it, I think. Can we do something interesting? No, we cannot. I think we'll call it. Please let me know what you think. If you've played it, maybe you've been playing it more and got better at it than me, and you actually like figured out ways to do cool stuff. The one time I do it, I hit that thing. Or if you haven't played it, have you been convinced yet? What are your opinions about it? Please let me know. Please say if there's anything else you want me to do. I've got tons of pipe content to work on. Is that an invisible rail? Huh, it is. Yeah, tons of pipe maps that have come out which I want to get through, but I kind of wanted to break it up with something different. Please like, subscribe, all the other usual nonsense. And I'll see you next time.